joy. Because that is the state from which you were created. The explosion.
Watch me.
Nothing happens by accident. And you all know this deep down, even though you may have forgotten on the surface. You all know this deep down. And it is time for that deep down part of you to ascend, to rise, to bubble up, and become truly aligned and harmonious and synchronous with the physical personality so that the behavior exhibits that knowledge, that certainty, that indestructible knowingness that you are worthy of creation, that you are worthy of your dreams, that you are worthy of joy. Because that is the state from which you were created. The explosion, in a sense, of ecstasy that you refer to as the beginning of all that is, still exists. For there is only one moment of creation, only one. Yet you experience that moment from all the different points of view you possibly can. And that is what you call different moments. But they are all the same moment from another perspective. So you are always in that moment of creation, the single moment in which everything exists here and now. Nothing happens by accident. And you all know this deep down, even though you may have forgotten on the surface. You all know this deep down. And it is time for that deep down part of you to ascend.
I'm not sure if that made sense to me, if I'm being honest. Only because, remember last video? When I was like, yo, I did some dumb shit, and I just can't believe I did that fucking dumb shit. Like, how did I do that dumb shit? Yeah, worst came to worst came. And like I said, worst come to worst, it wasn't gonna be the end of the world. It's just gonna be, like, really fucking annoying. And I just feel like, wow, what the fuck? Like, it was so avoidable. And I felt like in that moment, I was just feeling so good, just so joyous. Just so joyous. And you know, I was thinking, and my parents used to always tell me, like, oh, be careful. Your heart gotta get you in trouble. Your heart gotta get you in trouble. You too trust it. And I'm like, that's never been me. Like, for example, I remember my freshman year of college. My boyfriend at the time told me he was hungry and he didn't have no money, so I sent $15. My parents called me like, oh, be careful, da 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 da, like, you be too giving, your heart gonna get you in trouble, da da da. I'm like, okay, granted, I wasn't balling. His parents should have had his back, but like, this is my boyfriend. We was together for over a year, 2 years at this point. And this is high school time. So, like, that's like a decade. Like, that wasn't, like, granted that relationship didn't end well, but I wasn't, like, when the relationship ended, I was like, damn, I should never send his ass $15. Like, I did that shit out of love, and, like, I would never take that back. So, like, it was always situations like that they would bring up and be like, be careful. Like, I'm telling you. And I'm just like, my heart has never gotten me in trouble. Not to say, like, I've never loved people that hurt me, but, like, I never felt like, damn, like, my heart got me in trouble. Like, it was, like, I feel like that's just a natural consequence of fucking relationships. Like, you gotta have some ups and downs. Like, but that's the thing, too, though. All the people that, like, I fell out with or, like, I don't talk to or just not in my life, it's never behind no trust. Like, they never fucked my trust up on some shit. Like, they did some wild shit to me. Like, they did some wild shit with my money or something. Like it was never nothing like that. It was probably a misunderstanding, miscommunication. Niggas just grow apart. Like, it was never nothing like that. So, like, I never really felt like my heart ever got me in trouble. And my parents used to always say that, but, like, I feel like my heart got me in trouble. But I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck my logical mind was at. Because when my parents would tell me that shit, like, oh, your heart gotta get in trouble, I'm like, but I'm not a dumbass. Like, yeah, you may not understand why I gave that nigga $15, but like logically, like what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Like I was just gonna start fucking paying for his tuition? Like I'm just like logically I'm not that dumb. But I did some dumb shit and it was logically dumb and I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I let that shit happen, yo. Like, yo. Like I just remember being bright eyed, bushy tailed in the midst of it. And it's just like I did some meditating and let me preface this with this. I feel fucking insane, right? But it's like if I am in fact insane and everything I believed on my spiritual journey up until now is actually some mumbo jumbo nonsense, I have to kill myself. Like I'm joking, but I'm not joking because like then like nothing makes sense, right? I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened that my logical mind was not in the fucking driver's seat? Because I kept being like, but spiritually, I wasn't getting any red flags. And I feel like I spent a lot of time like sharpening my spiritual tools and well, sharpening my spiritual senses. That's the real word. Sharpening my spiritual senses to the point where I'm kind of relying on them too much and like the roles of my logical mind and my spiritual mind kind of got blended because looking back, nothing felt innately malice, but malice, N- malicious. I feel like it's malice. Nothing felt innately bad, but I do. There were certain things that stuck out to me, right? And I feel like that's where the discernment and the logical brain has to come in because if I was to take a moment and just pause and think logically and not spiritually, and I feel like I was using my fucking heart too much. And that's where the fucking lesson is. Really finding this balance between my heart and my mind. Because, like, if I disregard my heart completely, then I'm fucking insane for real. Like, that's what I have to give myself. Because everything that I felt in my heart and like I know through my heart, if I was just making that up and I'm fucking crazy, I have to check. I have to reboot. Like this is not about to be it. Like I'm not. Like I only see lack in my life. Then you feel me? I feel like spirituality kind of put some rose-colored glasses on. And the thing about wearing rose-colored glasses is that you have to be cognizant of the things that are red without the glasses, if that makes sense. So like, and that's where your logical mind comes in, because like obviously everything looks red, but like your logical mind has to know like, but that thing you're looking at is also red without the glasses. Because I feel like I was supposed to be on, I was just on some love and light. Everything is love, and got my ass fucked up. Oh my god. And that has to be the lesson because if it's not, and I don't have a compass, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you. And then the thing is, too, another thing is, I feel like this experience is really highlighting areas in which I feel lack because that's all I've been thinking about. And I have to like remind myself like constantly, like stop thinking that, like get out of that mindset. Like just know what's coming, just know what's coming, just know what's coming. But like I will say this whole know what's coming thing, I feel like I'm only a little shaky now because it's like feel like I put too much, I don't want to say trust because that just feels wrong. But like I feel like I put too much trust in the spiritual, and it got me thinking like, damn, like like is it safe to do that still? And it's like I have to know that like I can trust the universe to catch me when I fall. And like I feel like it did. Like I said, worst comes to worst, it's not the end of the world. Like it's not the end of the world. Like shit is, I'm still good. It's just like I feel really stupid, and I hate that I feel this way. Like I really hate that I feel this way, and I really hate that I'm not having grace for myself because this mistake feels so juvenile. Like it's the fucking shit that my parents been talking about. Like my heart go get me in trouble, and I know I've been saying I'm working on my heart chakra and being accepting to love, but like ouch. That was a lot. That was more than love. Like I didn't want like I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I learned this lesson the way I did because if I learned it, I don't know. I'm just trying to be positive. And I'm sorry for talking in tongues because I just don't want to admit to what I did because I feel that dumb and I'm sorry. Kill me. I'm never admitting it. I'm taking that shit to the grave. Like I don't have I really be saying I don't have regrets, but yo, like that didn't even like make sense. And I think that's why I'm so fucked up behind it because it's just like, yo, I be knowing when I be doing dumb shit. Like I know like oh my gosh, like and the thing is like I was waiting for my intuition to say something, but like I just needed logic and that's like cuz it's just like logically it's just like bro, there's no way this would but it's just like I feel like I was promised the magic and me not being careful with my step, I'm just falling into dumbass traps and it's just like uh oh my gosh, I'm tired, granddad. Another thing though, I feel like this has also come up is my attachment to like worldly possessions and just how attached I am. And the thing is like when you hold on to shit tight, like you when you holding on to like chump change tightly, or not even chump change, I feel like that's not the right word, but if you holding on to like the wrong thing tightly, yeah, like you're not gonna be able to receive the right thing. And I feel like I'm noticing just how tightly I was like holding on. Like, no, if this goes, what else is gonna go? Well, I'm not like you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna have anything, and it's just like I have everything. I'm provided for. I'm abundant. I have to really stand on business, like tap into that abundance, because it's just like shit got like snatched up out of shit got snatched up off me, or I let it go, because that shit was my fault. Anyway, something left my life and I feel like me being attached to that thing that left is not the energy I need to be in to welcome bigger and better things. So I really have to be on some like fuck out of here. I know that I'm provided for. I'm abundant. All the fucking things that I said I wanted to happen is gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna live the best life of my, I'm gonna live the life of my fucking dreams. All my dreams are gonna come true. I'm going after every fucking thing I want in this life because y'all told me I could. Like, cause the thing is like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas told me I could go for everything that I want in this life. But I just tripped up bad. And I feel like I was grasping at air. I was like grasping for somebody to reach out and like grab me. And it felt like that didn't happen. But then again, I'm like, am I overthinking this? Because there's clarity behind it, but I was just like, yes, I just have to fucking decide like, yes. Like I'm the operant power. Like, cause I just can't. I'm just feeling like I'm like, am I somebody to trust? Can I trust myself to guide myself to where I want to fucking go? Because I mean, that trip. Let me just take the lesson out of it and like stop focusing on the pain from it. But like, I don't know. That shit really got me. Like, that was crazy. I don't know, cause like expectations just came into my mind, and I'm just like, maybe I had expectations, and like, or maybe I tripped up because I was actually moving out of fear, in the sense that like I was being too open because I didn't believe it could actually come. So I was like, well, let me make sure. You know what I'm saying? And me making sure is how I let the fucking demon in. Okay, I'm gaining clarity. I just have to trust myself that I'm not fucking crazy and I'm not like just seeing fucking numbers and patterns and being like, that's God, that's the universe. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, but the thing is like, if that's not the fucking case, yo, if that's not the case and shit is really just really this whack, I'm gonna check like what the fuck I look like staying here. Like what the fuck? Like, nah, I really would have to kill myself because like this would not be fun at all. Like I have to choose the magic. I have to choose the synchronicities. I have to because like see that's where that word come in. Like I'm like, but that don't make sense. Like, but then again, like whose sense am I trying to make? Whose sense am I trying to make? I don't know. But anyway, earlier I definitely was like getting the message that bitch, your heart chakra is open. Relax. You're gonna get the love that you deserve. Cause I'm like, I'm hearing it's okay to be a bitch. It's okay to be the bitch because like I'm like, no, I want to be sweet and love and light and all that things, but it's just like sometimes I just need to get my point across, and I really don't give a fuck how you take it, as long as you know what the fuck I mean exactly. And if you think I'm a bitch, then maybe you think I'm a bitch, but like, uh, oh, that's what it is too. I feel like I've been struggling lately with. I don't even want to say struggling, but like I kind of just came to a conclusion. Cause at one point I was like, at one point I was struggling because I felt like leaning into my spirituality took like stripped me of a certain part of my identity. Like I couldn't be both. Like I couldn't be spiritual and also into the things that I'm into because like spirituality has like this, what's the word I'm looking for, aesthetic attached to it, and like that's really not my tease. You feel me? That's really not my steez. You feel me? Like I'm just like, it's cute. I definitely see how I have elements from there that just happen to fall into place. Like the locks was not planned. Like I wasn't like, oh, I want to look like I eat only grass. Like you know what I'm saying? And then like the piercings, like it just so happens that some of the things overlap. You feel me? So I felt like I saw myself changing into some of the more stereotypical things, aesthetics, and like not planning it, but like the fact that it did overlap kind of scared me. And I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna be the bitch that only wear flowy skirts and eat grass only. Like I'm not gonna wanna party. I'm gonna wanna like sit under trees and read books. But like I like partying. I like shaking my ass. I like dancing. I like listening to rowdy music. I like creating. I like jumping around. I like, you know what I'm saying? All those things that just feel like opposite. And I felt like I was kind of like scared to lose that part of myself. But then I'm realizing I don't have to lose that part of myself. But like I feel like, damn, I was going somewhere with this. Fuck. I hate when the thoughts is too long. Damn, I lost it. I lost the fucking train of thought. But basically, deciding feels so okay. If I'm okay, just decide, bitch. Like I just have to decide what the fuck it is that's going on and understand what I'm deciding. Because I feel like when I was reaching out for spirit to catch me, I feel like they was kind of like, bitch, fuck you want us to do? You already know that this is bad. Like there's nothing for us to say. Like this is always, you've always decided that this is bad. So like, what do you want us to say in this moment? I mean, they did. I feel like the moments that did stick out, it was just like, okay, this was just for you to pause, and somebody did tell me slow down. So maybe I do need to slow down and just give my brain time to be logical and stop being so like gun ho, like bright eye, bushy tail. Like I was really just leading with my heart, and that shit really got me fucked up. And it's just like, I guess shit all really just perspective. Cause then it really just got me thinking like I ain't never really got like my heart. Like I've been heartbroken before, but like I ain't never regretted the love I gave for real, for real. So like I still feel confident in those decisions. I really just gotta keep a positive perspective, even though this shit stings, bro. Like I just feel so fucking dumb. Like how'd I let that happen at this big age? At this big fucking age. Like that was so fucking crazy. Ow! Fuck. Mm, that hurt like a mother. I did not expect it to hurt so bad. I need to get that fucking nail clip. Anyway, what else I need to say? Oh, I reconnected with some friends and I'm feeling great. Not gonna lie. That should put a battery in my back. Like I'm super, 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 super ready to create. I feel like this summer's gonna be fucking lit. I'm taking over NY. Mark my fucking words, and if I don't, you would come beat my ass. And I bet you won't, cause I'm taking over. Anyway. I'm really hyped. I really need to keep that momentum going. I really need to tap into that energy because I'm not gonna let that shit feel mad good. I really feel like me and my niggas could take over and why? Like be them niggas. Like who? We? Them. Like nah, but for real. Like I really just have to keep the fucking thoughts positive because the perspective could flip real quick. Cause I'm like, yeah, that shit put the battery in my back, and I'm like, yo, we could do, but on the same time or at the same time, man, I'm just like, damn, we owe this shit and we ain't do it yet. What the fuck is wrong with us? But it's just like, yo, grace, 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 grace. Like, I gotta let time do its time. Another lesson I learned, kind of unrelated but related. Like, this life shit is one size fits one. Like, everybody's shit gonna be different. So I can't even really like be like, but look at them, like, or like, even on the other side, cause everything's fucking perspective, bro. Like even on some shit like, oh damn, well they got it worse than me. I need to tighten up, and my life ain't like. It's just like, yo, this shit feel how it feel for me. My life is mine. My present is my present. My reality is my reality. Like, and what the fuck am I deciding that my reality is? Because, ugh. I need to stop thinking about that dumb shit I did. Cause I'm getting the positive message. Like I'm getting the message. I'm learning the lesson. But like every time I think about it, I'm just like, no. What the fuck? Like I learned the lesson, but like, damn, that was a dumb ass move, yo. Mm, what am I deciding? What am I deciding? I wanna do something reckless, but like I have something very specific in mind that I want to do that's reckless, but I feel like I don't know exactly what the outcome is gonna be, or I want it to be, so I don't really know how to move. Like I don't really know. Like yeah, like I want like okay. The thing is like I want to do something, but I'm not seeing how to do it so that I can get the results that I want. So like I'm just not doing it, and it's making sense that like I'm not gonna just leap into the fucking abyss because my ass been doing that lately apparently. But like I'm rambling anyway, child. I think that's it. yeah, I'm gonna try to shake myself up out of this feeling, even though like I don't even know. I don't even know how to move to shake myself up out of this feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all when I see you.